Devin Lucas here to talk about virtual mediations. What are they and why you should be considering doing it? Let's actually talk about the why first, because that's the easy part. You have no other choice. Courts are closed, mediation centers are closed. If you have an attorney, their office is probably closed. While my office is technically open, we have lots of rules and guidelines at all sorts of levels about a prohibition of gatherings. Bottom line, mediations are just not happening in person right now. So consider a virtual mediation. You can do it from the comfort of your own home, in your couch, your home office, your backyard, wherever you want to be, as long as you have an internet connection. You don't necessarily want to be in your pajamas, but there's no dress code. You don't have to get dressed up for it. You don't have to wear a suit and tie. You don't have to drive to my office. You don't have to pay for parking, and you don't have to have my coffee, which, to be honest, was only okay to begin with. Let's talk about what it is. I use Google Meet. We'll send you information on that if you use my office. Other people use Zoom. There's lots of other products out there. They're all essentially the same. They get you to a virtual meeting room. You're going to get a link. You're going to get an email from my office. It's going to take you to a meeting room. You're going to log in, and we're going to be there. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Let's talk about the case. I always put people in separate rooms. So if you're a buyer and a seller in a dispute, I'm going to have the buyer or the seller in one room. The buyer in one room and the seller over here in another. So that way I'm going to go over, I'm going to talk to Mr. and Mrs. Seller. I'm going to talk to them about the case. And then I'm going to leave their room. And then I'm going to go back over to you, Mr. or Mrs. Buyer. I'm going to talk to you about the case. Talk to you about the facts, the issues, the complaints, how you've been harmed or how you haven't, how the other person is right, how the other person is wrong. We're going to air it all out, and then we're going to try to see what we can do to resolve the case. Most often it's money, so we start talking about money, but sometimes there's other things at issue in these cases. Bottom line, we talk about it all in the virtual process. If the parties want to all get together in one room, I certainly provide that option, but it's been my experience that they don't, especially as it comes to virtual. A lot of people are nervous about showing up on camera, so I'm certainly not going to put you instantly in the room of someone that you don't want to be with. You will be privately with myself, or if you have an attorney, they're invited too. You can all be everywhere. You can have an attorney in the attorney's office. You can be at your home. I'll be right here at my home. I hope that that helped guide a little bit and take a little bit of the mystery out of the process. I promise you, if your case could settle in person, it can settle virtually. So please think about giving it a try. We have ample availability. I'm home. I think we're all home. So you can get this done. You can get it done in the next couple of weeks versus waiting months and months potentially and kicking the can further down the road. So please let us know if there's anything we can do to help. We're here. Lots of other providers are doing the same thing. So please reach out to someone, consider a virtual mediation. Thank you.